Every park I've been to has a coaster people tend to sleep on. Whether it's an awesome spinning mouse, a forgotten classic, or even a star attraction in a small park, there's always something. Of these underrated and forgotten coasters, there's one that rises above the field. And predictably, that's Vortex, the topic of today's video. Let's talk about it. What works against it, what makes it great, and of course, a final score at the end. Vortex is, unfortunately, kind of easy to forget about. Hell, I've been guilty of it in the past. It's only about 90 feet tall and has about a half minute of prime ride time. When the park is dominated by 3 massive B&Ms, one of which dives right into its helix, it might just seem like another depth coaster. It never really felt like a must ride. After becoming an enthusiast in 2023, I ranked this as my 10th overall coaster, but well behind anything actually substantial. This all changed in 2024 when I came to realize just how good this thing is. First things first, it pulls some awesome positive forces. The turn right after the first drop is one of the standout moments of the ride, but although most of the turns are good, it's the helix over the water that's the shining star. It's about 5 seconds straight of pounding force, hovering only a couple feet above water. It's a rare moment where I sometimes gray out. That doesn't happen on coasters often for me. Forces aren't everything though, and there's more to the ride I can't ignore. Its pacing is the best in the park, and that could hold true even after Alpenfury opens. The speed at which you fly from turn to turn is incredible, and it's enough for me to catch my breath on the brake run after the ride. It's awesome how this tiny coaster from 1991 manages to outpace the Giga Coaster in the same park. The setting of the coaster is also impeccable. Jumping off the mountain, it has eye-catching interactions with Yukon Striker and Wonder Mountain's Guardian. Next year, the interactions with Alpenfury are going to kick it up to the next level. The park also takes great care of it. It tracks extremely smoothly. There is a janky transition on the Hammerhead turn, but aside from that, it's pretty much perfect. And I love that jank. Many Wonderlanders affectionately call it the gear shift. Now, although many like the ride, in my opinion, it's even better than most say. I rank it currently 3rd in the park, behind only Behemoth and Leviathan. There are days I go home thinking it's the star of the show. Over 30 years after opening, it's in great shape and the park's 4th most ridden coaster. And if you're a fan, luckily, I don't see this going anywhere anytime soon. When the time comes, they'll probably end up retracking it. I also want to mention that there's a near clone of it at Kings Island called Bat. Although Bat is fun, its longer train means it's a lot more sluggish and the setting is good, but not as good. It's a fun ride, but it's just not the same. For the final score, Vortex nabs an 8. It's on par with rides like Millennium Force and Orion, both of which are over triple its height. It doesn't last long, but the pacing is elite and the positives are really good. The setting really helps out too. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to like and share. If not, as always, feel free to leave a hateful comment.